talk about the way you guys turned that thing around in the second half?
We just came out confident after half, and we knew it was going to be a fight. We knew we could come back if we played our game and executed the game plan, and that's what we did. We fought hard, and defense really helped us out in the second half, and offense was rolling.
What happened with the fumble out of the back of the end zone?
It was a fumble. It happens. I fumbled. I was playing with the ball and fumbled.
Were you trying to move it from one hand to the next? Or?
I was actually about to get in position to dive. I thought somebody was closer than was, but like I said, it's a fumble, and you just got to put it in pass and you look for it, and that's what we did.
You looked like you were trying to, sure about it was okay. You were clapping your hands. I mean, was there any doubt? Like, hey,
there was not in my mind, and that's what I was trying to spread to the rest of the team. Like I said, when you do stuff like that and it's a turnover, you just got to overcome adversity. That's what we did. Defense made a big play, got an interception, got us the ball back.
So is this group special, Justin? I mean, you guys overcame this. Your head coach just called it the most satisfying win of his career. You guys realize what you accomplished, especially what you've been through as a team this week?
Right. I mean, it is a special win. And like I said, now it's in the past. We got to start looking towards the future, and it's just a good way to start off the Big 12 play.
Well, you talk about how happy you were, I assume, for your defense. They got shredded in the first half pretty good, and then came out and helped you guys in the second half.
I was very proud. I never doubted them once. We told them they were walking around telling us to keep our heads up just like we were telling them. So nobody was really panicked. Everybody was calm and, just showed some maturity today.
When did you realize that the offense was starting to click in that second half? We can come back and we can score on these guys and take this thing over.
Well, it started with that first drive. We went down, scored, and, took it from there, then on. We knew we were going to click at halftime. We just need to make some little corrections, and keep on playing our game.
What were the biggest adjustments that were made?
There weren't any big adjustments. There were little minor things, and talking about things we were going to run in the second half. So, it wasn't nothing big where everybody was like looking around, talking, things like that. Everybody was sitting around, and coach came in, said his few words, and we went back out.
First 10 minutes in the third quarter, is that what you want kind of the country to see Oklahoma State football is?
That is, and that's how we should start every game, and come out that way. So that is the way that we want to be seen and known as.
What does it say about the character of this team to overcome what you did in front of this hostile crowd?
Man, it just shows that we're mature. We're not as young as people think we are, or whatever else. But it's that we're here to play, and that we're ready to go.
Talk about that last play.
I don't know. That was the first time I've ever been told to run backwards, and I just took it back. They told me to run out the back of the end zone when it hit 0, so I did.
Because we're pretty sure it's the worst rush in OSU history, but
what was it? Negative
39.
Negative 39.
Stats.
Oh yeah,
You're just all over the record book then.
That's nice.
You talk about Brandon. Brandon hit another record-setting day.
Brandon, like I said, to me, he's the best in the nation, and it helped with having Hubert and Coop, and Tracy and Josh Stewart out there to help us move the ball around. So he really got to throw the ball around and stretch out the field a little bit.
What did you see defensively from them? Because not just you, but a lot of the receivers, you've got a lot of yards after the catch, and just what allowed that to happen?
They didn't do anything that they don't normally do. They're playing their defense, and we just kind of found the hole. And they, like I said, our running backs did great. Jeremy and Joseph both did good. So it kind of they had to stop the run, and we just kind of flipped it out there to the outside, and made it tough for them to stop them both.
I was going to say, it seemed like you guys really attacked them on the edge, and not only catching the ball out there, but blocking out there with Coop and some of those guys.
Right. We knew we had to stretch the field and open things up, and stretching the field opens up a lot with the run game, and like I said, it's a tough thing to stop when you got running backs like we do.
Did the first drive really energize the whole bench after that, of the second half, or was it more gradual when you guys really thought?
We thought coming out at halftime that we knew what we were going to do, and like I said, we came out confident in the game plan, and we just executed it. That first drive just kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
You signed with OSU 4 months after the rant, and for a while Gundy was kind of branded for the rant, and now it's rarely mentioned except when he mentions it as a joke. But do you think he's really underrated at this point as a national guy, as a coach on a national scale?
I would say so. If you look at the record and how we're doing year by year, we're only getting better, and we're progressing. So I would say he is. Overlooked, but like I said, some people. sometimes that's good. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Can you talk about stretching the winning streak against A&M, and also this might be the last time for Oklahoma State to come here for a while? To how satisfying is it to, if they're going out, to send them out with a loss?
I mean, a win's a win, so we're just happy that we won. We came down here and won it at their place, and it's a tough thing to do. You know what I mean? They're loud, fans yelling and things like that, and they're a real good team. So we're just happy we came down and got a win in general.
So what conversations have to take place before you guys run that last play down there?
I don't think there was much conversation. There was more, everybody was just kind of scrambled yelling, and it was just kind of, hey, get out there and run backwards.
Where were you at when you took the snap? 7 yards?
I was at quarterback depth. I was right there in the shotgun, 5 yards, like I was about to drop back and throw a pass.
Did you think about circling back?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I knew it was only 5 seconds, and I can run straight.
Is that something you guys even mess
No
around
practice.
with?
No practice. It was right there on the spot.
Would you drew it up in the dirt?
Would you have ever thought a negative 39-yard run would be one of the most memorable plays of your career?
Not at all. I mean, like I said, it was just something that was thrown. I didn't ask to do it, anything. It just kind of happened, and, it was just one of those deals, and, it happened. Worked out.
Did that 5 seconds feel like 5 minutes?
It seemed longer than a normal 5 seconds, but it didn't seem like 5 minutes. So I was just ready for it to run out so I can run out the back of the end zone.
You watching the Jumbotron? Is that what
I
you're
was watching
Yeah.
the clock. They told me to watch the clock, so, I mean, to make sure I didn't step out early or anything like that. So
Who gave you the call to take that snap and go back? Was it Gundy or was it Doug Meacham? Or
I'm not sure. Gundy was the one that told me. I don't know if they talked about it over the mics, but Coach Gundy was the one that brought it up to me.
He said it was either you or Whedon, so you're probably the better choice there for that play.
I don't know who it was. I'll take it. Hey, I'll take all the glory for it. Like I said, I don't know who really called it. I was just kind of standing there and got the name called.
so you think if there were any doubters as to whether you guys are a legitimate top 10 team, at least for the moment, you've proven yourself in that way?
Well, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not a doubter, so I know what kind of team we are. That we know what kind of team we are, and we're just going to take it week by week.
It's the first time y'all been down like that since this game
Last year.
Well, no, take it back. Nebraska, I think y'all were down.
Yep, we sure were.
But yeah, twice 14 against A&M last year.
Yep, we use that as an example. So you just got to battle back, and that's what we do.